to Scott Dunger's English. I'm Scott Dunger. Today is the 17th edition. If you don't believe me, well actually just always believe me. But if you don't believe me on this occasion, then believe the board, because the board only knows facts. The board never lies. And as usual, we'll be starting with a phrasal verb, then to our idiom, across to our word, down to our battle of words, which I'll explain more about later on for those watching for the very first time. Welcome to Scott Dunger's English. And finishing off with the topic of the edition, which I'll be giving my opinion on. Now, before looking at all of this, I'd like to say a huge thank you to everyone out there who has liked, shared, watched and subscribed to the channel so far. Your support is greatly appreciated from wherever you watch the channel from around the world. I can't thank you all enough for your amazing support. I hope you all enjoy and learn something new from the 17th edition. Let's begin with our phrasal verb for this edition, which is sleep over. Sleep over. And our definition is to sleep in another person's home as their guest. To sleep in another person's home as their guest. For example, my niece is sleeping over this Sunday. My niece is sleeping over this Sunday. Our phrasal verb for this edition is sleep over. Let's continue now with our idiom, which is pull someone's leg. Pull someone's leg. And our definition is to joke with someone. To joke with someone. For example, I had lunch with the Prime Minister yesterday. Only kidding, I'm just pulling your leg. I had lunch with the Prime Minister yesterday. Only kidding, I'm just pulling your leg. Our idiom for this edition is pull someone's leg. Moving across once again to our word, which is nightmare. Nightmare, and as you can see, it is a noun, and our definition is a terrifying or deeply upsetting dream. A terrifying or deeply upsetting dream. Some horror films give me nightmares. Some horror films give me nightmares. Our word of the edition is nightmare. That's right, people, get your arms up. It's Battle of Words time, and that means one thing and one thing only. We're about to look at words in English language that are similar but not the same. And our two words here are so versus such. Now let's get straight to it, shall we? So let's begin with so. So is used before an adjective or adverb without a noun. To a very great extent or degree. So it's used before an adjective or adverb without a noun, to a very great extent or degree. Why is that man walking so slowly? Why is that man walking so slowly? The next one is such. We have is used before a noun or an adjective plus a noun. Is used before a noun or an adjective plus a noun. Tony is such a kind person. Tony is such a kind person. Our battle of words for this edition are so versus such. Last but not least is our topic of the edition, which is why do people have superstitions? Now, what makes this fascinating is because there are actually, in my opinion, many reasons why people have superstitions. I'm going to name a couple that come to mind. One of them is to free people from anxiety, to relieve anxiety, to relieve stress with what is going on around them. And I feel this can make a person feel much more relaxed, much more secure. If they feel that there is a good reason for something happening, and relieve that anxiety that they have. Another is to do with culture and traditions. And where this comes from is, of course, from parents, from guardians, how you are brought up in your country. And whether you still have these superstitions today is still something that is hard really to explain on why we still follow them. Why we do this, why we cross our fingers for luck. Some people blame luck, that it's luck's fault. But is it actually our fault? Why do we cross our fingers? Or why do we touch wood? These are all superstitions. If we see a black cat, or if we walk under a ladder, just don't walk under a ladder. It's not necessarily bad luck, in my opinion. That is just something you shouldn't do. So what I would love to hear from all of you out there watching this video is tell me about any superstitions that you have, or any superstitions that people you know have. Write in the comments section below. I would love to hear from you about these superstitions. That is my opinion on the topic of the addition. Like I said, I would love to hear what you have to say about it, so don't hesitate. I'd love to hear from you, and also about what we have had a look at here today. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I hope to see you on the 18th edition of Scott Dunger's English very, very soon. Bye.